in your Instagram bio, you have thoughts become things. That you're saying, but I do know that was an album that you did release. But I have a feeling that that saying has a meaning to you. So
It
yes. So can you explain?
Um, First of all, thank you for such great questions. I do a lot of interviews, and I really appreciate when someone puts in thought, and you've done that. So I really am grateful for that. So thank you. Uh, Thoughts Become Things is my message is so much more important than the music. And the music is the excuse to get people's attention so I can give them a good message. The message of Thoughts Become Things is just to encourage people. First of all, you know, whatever it is you want in your life, you can achieve it if you really truly want it. And I used to be an HVAC salesman. I used to sell furnaces, air conditioners, water heaters, and I did that for 11 years. And prior to that, I was in music my entire life, from the age of like 8 until 19, 20. And my point is that I truly believe within me, my purpose on this earth is to be a storyteller, to share stories, to encourage others to, chase their dreams and just go for it. And my platform to express that message is music, because that is my passion. So my two passions are music and motivation, and motivation being to encourage other people. One of the things I'm not really public about, and it's not on purpose, it just doesn't come up, is I almost died when I was 5. I cut my right arm severely, and I have a scar that goes like, a foot across my bicep. And, for whatever reason, it wasn't my time, And as I got older, I started to believe that the reason why I'm still here is because I have a message to deliver. And the message of my delivery, or whatever you want to call it, is to encourage people to chase their dreams. And so if I can give up on selling furnaces and put my full-time passion into making music and a career out of music, and have a very small piece of success with it, I mean, then if I can do it, so can you. It really comes down to how bad do you want it, and what does it really truly mean to you. So the Thoughts Become Things concept is, have you ever heard the saying, you are what you eat, or you hang out with negative people, you become negative.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be conscious of our thoughts, and we have to be aware of our surroundings. And so, for example, not to preach about it, but if all you talk about is, oh, I'm in debt, I'm in so much debt, oh, I'm in so much debt, and you're just surrounded by debt, it's just because that's all you're talking about. I want to lose weight, but all you're doing is eating hamburgers. It's like, how serious are you? Mm-hmm. I'm trying so hard to lose weight right now because, I stepped on the scale at Christmas time and I was 270 pounds, and it scared the hell out of me. And I thought, I can't go on the road when COVID's over and perform. There's no way. I can barely walk to the bathroom, So I made a decision to be, try and be healthy and try and watch what I eat and watch, I cut out Bud Light since Christmas. I mean, that's really hard for me to do that. And, so it's just, think of it like this. If your thoughts were Wi-Fi signals, right? And you are thinking these negative things, and you are thinking these whatever, even though you can't see those thoughts leaving your mind, they are going out into the universe, and they are bringing back exactly what you're thinking about. So it's like, you think about what you bring about, So for me, when I made the decision that I wanted to be full-time musician, I didn't set a goal of, well, I want to be famous, or I want to be on the charts, or I want to win Boots and Hearts, or I want to sign to Warner Music Canada. My thoughts were, I just want to do music. That's what I want to do. And I want to try and make enough money that I can survive. So it starts with the why. Why do you want to do something? And when you surround your thoughts with your why, and you focus on that, those thoughts will start to manifest into things. And you'll be sitting there and you'll be like, man, how did this happen? You know, I remember before I was even selected in the top 8 for Boots and Hearts, I was watching these videos. There's a video on YouTube right now. It's been living there since James Barker Band won Boots and Hearts. But it's a behind the scenes video of them leading up to their performance and then winning. I watched that video 1,000 times. And the day I won Boots and Hearts, I got a text on Instagram from James Barker himself. And I didn't know him then. And he said, hey man, I just saw the news. Congratulations on winning Boots and Hearts. If you ever need anything, shoot me a text. Here's my number. Now think about that for a minute. Mm-hmm. Watching this video, not knowing him personally, to watching him winning it, watching him, and manifesting these thoughts in my mind, mm-hmm. to all of a sudden, here he is messaging, like, and I have endless stories of this, like Phil Barton being in a songwriting round and me being too nervous to go up and talk to him because, he's Phil Barton, and to all of a sudden him messaging me on Instagram and saying, hey dude, I'd love to work with you sometime. And I'm like, what? You'd love to work with me? Are you kidding me? I can't even believe you're messaging me. Like, this is madness, and so I think the real stars are the ones that don't have egos. The real people to look up to and to take from are the ones that don't have egos. Because to me, those are the real heroes. Those people that are out there just crushing life and wanting to help other people when they don't need to. There's no reason for James Barker to message me. There's no reason for Phil Barton to message me. They're very successful, incredible human beings, but they're good people. And that's what makes them be who they are and have the success that they have, is because it's not just about them. It's about the love and passion for music. And to me, the Thoughts Become Things is every single time I have, a peak in my career or a fall down, I always go back to, I call it my gratitude bench on Marine Parade Drive in Toronto. And that bench is the exact same bench that I sat on with my coffee and muffin and made the decision. I was moving out of my condo, I was leaving my career, and I was going back into music. And I always go back to that bench and I say, as crazy as this sounds to the viewers, I say, thank you to the universe for giving me this opportunity and allowing me to continue on this journey. So that's what Thoughts Become Things mean to me. And it's just a saying that keeps me grounded, keeps me humble, and constantly reminds me of, where I started. And I heard a quote that is so cool. And the quote is, you didn't come this far to just come this far. And that applies to everything in life. And I think in relationships, in work, in careers, in family, friends, when we show gratitude and appreciation, it brings an abundance, of that exactly into your life. But when we start walking around like, oh yeah, I'm a superstar and what's in my green room and all this nonsense,